Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa has been saying for much of today is expected to answer questions related to the Phala Phala Farm robbery back in 2020 in the National Assembly this afternoon. He is going to be in Parliament to face questions from members, MPs, to do with various issues, including illegal immigration as well as gender-based violence. But the issue of the Phala Phala Farm robbery is one that many opposition parties are hoping they'll be able to tackle Ramaphosa on. Just some more background then. Former spy boss, you may recall, Arthur Fraser set things off a few months ago when he accused the president of being part of an effort to conceal what happened at his farm in Limpopo back in 2020. The president has denied any wrongdoing and says he's cooperating with the various investigations. Let's talk about the impact of this on the president's image. We're joined by Happy Ntshingila, a brand expert. A very good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. So how much would you say the glitter has worn off, if you will, on brand Ramaphosa when you consider when he became president of the ANC in 2017, Ramaphoria, promises of renewal and the rest of it, to now when he's basically engulfed in a massive scandal, or what could be a massive scandal?
Well, we don't really know for sure whether the scandal is credible or not. But the point of the matter is that the whole story has taken on a life of its own because not a lot of information has been forthcoming from his side, and therefore I guess the court of public opinion is making their own decisions, and from that point of view, it has been eating away on Brand Ramaphosa.
I'm glad you mentioned the court of public opinion because the president is basically an elected official of the ANC, elected president of the country because his party won the majority, yes. So the court of public opinion matters, does it not, even though we're all waiting for a firm finding from any of the multiple investigations which have now been launched?
Yeah, the problem is that there's a lot of speculation from the media point of view. Everybody who has an opportunity to talk about this is making the story have its own life. So from that point of view, while we wait for the truth to come out, the unfortunate thing is that people are out there sensationalizing the matter. So unfortunately, unless we find something much more tangible that comes from the president's side, his brand is being tarnished.
It can also be argued, can it not, that there's more room for speculation precisely because the president himself has been so scant as far as providing detail. All he said is that he's done nothing wrong. Even in some interviews or some interactions with media, he's, for example, not agreed to confirm how much was taken from the robbery. So people are now having to rely on media reports and what's coming from publications in Namibia, for instance, and rumors and supposition. So how much has he worked against himself in this scenario with the approach that he's taken?
Well, I guess he's done the right thing. I mean, he said, let the investigation go on, let the law take its course. But unfortunately, when you are the president, you are fair game. So I wish this matter could be concluded very quickly, and he gives us his side of the story. But unfortunately, it looks like the other parties that have obviously given this information out are also fueling it and giving it to us in drips and drabs. So yeah, he's obviously got an enemy that is making sure that this matter stays alive, and the longer it takes, unfortunately, the worse it becomes for his own brand.
It's one thing to say that all of this now is shrouded in rumors and supposition, but this is a robbery that has been confirmed, at the very least from the president's office himself, that it happened in 2020. And you have to wonder if, had there not been full disclosure then, we would not be dealing with less of a scandal. So self-imposed in a way, self-inflicted.
Well, I guess so. You know, we will never know until we know. But from a branding perspective, there's just too much, there's a cloud surrounding this entire matter. And unfortunately, when there is that type of thing, talking specifically from a branding point of view and an image point of view, it casts doubt and it eats at your credibility, yes.
Brand expert, Happy Ntshingila. Good to speak to you, sir. Thank you very much for your time.